Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel here. We are back on the dairy farm today. So we got a couple things to get done. I think we got some sunflowers to harvest over there, just a small field of those. We're going to get some crops planted in probably these two fields right in front of us, some wheat and some barley I'm thinking. I think the grass on these two fields is ready to harvest, so we'll get that mowed. And I'll show you guys this new planter we got here in a second. This thing is huge. We'll check on the cows, see how those guys are doing, and we'll see what else we can get knocked out. So let's get started. Well, I guess since we're here, we'll give our dog some food. Somewhere in here is his bowl. Where'd it go? Well, his food bowl's there somewhere. I think we got him some food. Man, we need to mow our grass. That stuff's getting tall. Okay, so I guess the first thing we'll do here is we'll show you guys this new planter we got. Like I said, this thing is huge. It holds a ton of seeds. Right now this guy is folded up, so I'll jump in the tractor here and I'll unfold this thing for you guys. This thing is, like I said, it is huge. It's not even easy to drive. It is massive. So there we go. This thing is twice as wide as the other planter we had. Let's see here. This thing is 100 feet wide. It is, like I said, it's pretty freaking big, and it does not drive around very easily. This here is the seed and fertilizer tank. Holds a ton of seeds and fertilizer in this guy. Right now we got 16,000 liters of fertilizer and 3,500 liters of seed. We're about to put some more in though. That's what this guy is, what we got in this auger trailer. We got some seeds in here. We'll get these guys dumped in there in a second. First, we'll jump back into this tractor. Let's get this guy folded back up so he's out of the way. We'll have to drive him over to those other two fields here in a second. Okay, well while he folds, we'll jump in our other tractor here, get some more stuff loaded up on this trailer. We already got some pallets of canola oil. What is this? Some unsalted butter. I think this here one is a pallet of cheese. And then we'll get the others, a couple more pallets sitting over there, so we'll get all those picked up. And then a little bit later, we will drive this over to the sell point so we can make some money here. These trailers are pretty nice. They've got auto load, so I just need to drive up next to them and hit the R key, and it just loads them right on there. I don't know what the limit is. I'm sure at some point the trailer will not take any more. Oh, I guess that is the oh nope, there it goes. Yeah, maybe we're close to the limit because this thing's doing some weird stuff. But let's see how much more stuff we can pile on here. Okay, so we got 9,000 liters of canola oil, 11,000 units of butter, and 4,000 units of cheese. So like I said, for now, we'll just park this guy off to the side here. We'll go get this stuff sold a little bit later, but Okay, now let's run over here. Let's get these seeds dumped in. And then after we get these seeds dumped in, we can take this tractor over to the sunflower field. That way he's ready to go so we can go get those sunflowers harvested. And there we go. It's going up the little auger here and into the tank. And I think that thing has still got plenty of space. That's probably enough seeds to last us at least a solid year of planting. Maybe even more, I don't know. What do we got? So about 16, a little over 16,000 liters of each seeds and fertilizer. Okay, let's jump back over here. So we'll drive this guy over to our sunflower field. I believe I've already moved the combine over there. We'll find out soon enough though. It looks like we need to spray some weeds in that field there. We've got canola planted in that field back there. I almost forgot about needing to plant that, and luckily I caught it right before I moved forward into October, because it had to be planted in either August or September. And then these are the two fields I think we're going to plant wheat over in this field and then barley over here. I got to double check. I know one of those two things we need for one of our production facilities. I think it's barley. So we'll probably put barley in the bigger field now that I think about it a little bit more. Maybe I didn't move the combine yet. I thought I did. I guess I'll have to go back and get that. That's if these sunflowers are even ready to harvest. Now that I'm looking at it, they might still need some more time, which is a bit inconvenient because I was thinking that they were ready. But they sure don't look ready, and they certainly are not. That is inconvenient. Yeah, I guess we planted sunflowers in April, so we need to wait till November to do those. So depending on how much stuff we need to get done this here in October, we may or may not get those harvested this episode now. But for now, I guess we'll jump on over to this other tractor. We need to get this here field mulched up. So we'll get this guy going. We should be able to just hire a worker here. That looks like it should work. Just chopping up all those corn stalks. Okay, so that there's going. Let's see what else we need to get done. Well, I guess now that we've got some time, let's get this stuff sold. I need to remember exactly where I need to go. It's up here on top of the hill. Drive up here through the city. And then we'll take this road right here, and we'll head on up. So let's go. We should hopefully make a decent little bit of money here. If you guys notice, I spent like $800,000, pretty much all on that new planter I just showed you guys. Those two pieces were like $350,000 each. I think, maybe even more than that. I'll pull up the shop here in a second and show you guys. But those things were definitely not cheap. But it should drastically increase, or I should say decrease, the amount of time it takes us to plant fields. Other than the fact that it's really difficult to get that thing turned around. It does not handle well, and these fields really aren't made for that thing. But we'll see what happens. probably wouldn't have needed 2 trailers on this thing, but there's no point in disconnecting the one. They were already both connected and ready to go, so... Oh man, that was close. We almost flipped over there. What's down there? That looks neat. Oh, just a pile of trash the way it looks. Interesting. This hill here is a little on the steep side. Really need to start buying some more fields here. It's probably one of the next things we need to start doing. I think there's also another production building I want to put in. I don't remember, I think it was the flower production. I think that's what we're going to do this episode also. Okay, let's see here. Is it as easy as driving through here? Is this the sell point for all this junk? Oh, somewhere there was a spot to sell. Let's drive back around, I guess. Because we sold $66 worth of something. Let's try this again. Oh, I don't know exactly where the trigger point is here, but obviously it's selling everything, so... Oh, I guess it's a little bit more forward, right there. So we got 25,000 so far, and another 10,000. So we made about $35,000 there, not too bad. Definitely a little bit of positive income flow there for a change. Okay, let's get this guy back home. Let's see what else we can get knocked out. Oh yeah, it's a pretty neat little town actually. Somebody definitely put quite a bit of work into designing that. I could do without all the trees here along the side of the road, but there's not much traffic at all because I have traffic turned off. And I turn traffic off so that my tractors do not have to deal with people driving around. Because when you hire workers to drive around, they do not mingle well with the town folk driving around. So to make the whole situation just easier, we just got rid of them. Okay, so I think we're done with that guy for now. Actually, let's jump back in there. Let's see what other vehicles. We don't need this guy yet. Hopefully we can get that sunflower harvested later this episode, but we'll see. Okay, so we got some milk here delivered. This trailer is already full. We're going to go and deliver this to that new milk production facility we put in 2 or 3 episodes ago. The brown cow milk processing. Whoa, you can't talk about my workers like that. Man, I don't want ice coming for them. Yeah, we definitely need to get some herbicide sprayed there on that field. You can definitely see the weeds coming up. So we'll get that taken care of here shortly. Hey, don't give the police any ideas. Okay, so we need to deliver this milk here to the second building here. That's this is the brown cow milk processing, or I think something like that we called it. Let's see here, what do we call it? Brown cow dairy processing, that's what it is. Oh, they got a little kitchen in there? Yeah, that's nice. Oh, they got those windows closed. Or is that just another wall? Hello! Yeah, I can cut all those trees down. I just haven't got to it yet. But some of them are really starting to get in the way for certain things, so that is definitely on my list of things to do. It just, all those trees are kind of a pain to cut down because you have to do them all by hand. Like on the No Man's Land map where we're using that machine to cut down trees, we can't use that on these. So we gotta do all these by hand, and it's just kind of a pain. And they don't chop up very well. Once we get down here, we'll check out our cows. I think since the last episode, I think I moved some cows around. So I'll give you guys a little overview of what we did there. Okay, so let's go in here to the animal menu. Okay, so yep, that's what I thought. So here in this first pen, the one right here, I sold some of our older cows, and I moved some of the young cows from over in one of those pens over to here because they were already starting to produce milk, even though if we go in here, so it's this group of 20 here, they're only 13 months old, and They have, as you see here, their puberty level. They haven't even reproduced yet, but for some reason in the game, at 12 months old, they start producing milk already. So I had to move those over here. That way we're only producing milk in these 2 fields and not over here where there's not even milk machines. So it doesn't make sense for them to be producing milk over here. So even though technically in real life they would not even be close to producing milk yet, they are. And so they got moved over to the other pen. And then these guys, we'll just keep letting these guys grow. I think we got another group. No, these guys are all pretty young. Oh, here's a group that's 11 months. So these guys will be getting moved eventually. No, I only got 8 of those, so I might actually just sell those because I accidentally moved the wrong ones and sold some of the wrong ones the other day. So now our groups are kind of messed up there, but it'll all work itself out. Actually, we don't have any bulls. Well, we do. We have these young Angus, but these guys are only 1 month old, so they're not really doing anything. Okay, let's jump back into this truck so we can move on to the next vehicle and see what else we need to get knocked out here. Don't need anything with those right now, or that. Don't need you. How's this guy doing? He's making pretty good progress here. Almost, probably about 30 or 40% done. Okay, let's see if we can't get our new planter set up here moved over to one of those fields and see if we can't get some crops put in the ground. Nah, they don't just appear. I mean, we use artificial insemination. Okay, let's see if we can get this train moved over. Like I said, this thing does not tow very well. Well, we made the first turn. That's a start. Mildly evil? What do you mean? Ooh, I should probably pay attention to where I'm going. We're gonna crash into trees here soon. Oh boy, that's not good. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I think we got stuck. Hopefully it was just that back trailer that was stuck. Oh man. Okay, I guess we'll have to go back and get that other trailer now. Run back over here. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we were stuck on there, but we were definitely stuck on something. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll grab another tractor here to get that guy, though. And then try and get him put in a spot where we can get it hooked back up. I kind of feel like that new equipment is a bit overkill, and we probably didn't need to go that big. But, you know, why not? What else are we gonna do? Yeah, the invisible traffic is not gonna be happy. And look how big this fucking tank is. Because this tractor that we're towing it with is a pretty decent sized tractor. And this seed tank is like, nah. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy hooked up and see if we can't get some crops put in the ground here. Getting this hooked back up is probably going to be a good fun time. Oh, of course it's not going to cooperate. We'll turn this manual attaching off real quick, because that's the only way I can get it hooked up the other day. Why are you not hooking up? There we go. That was a pain. Okay, let's see here. What crop did we want to plant? I know we needed something here. I think for making seeds. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, we need barley. So that's what we're going to put. Actually, then we're going to plant barley in both of these fields. So let's get our crop type down here in the bottom corner changed. And let's get this guy unfolded again. You mean weapons of mass crop seeding? Okay, so here we go with our 100-foot wide planter. I think we got it. Nope, we do not have it lowered. There we go. And let's see how this goes. We should be able to get these fields here planted relatively quickly. It would be pretty neat to plant lavender, and I want to say that was a mod that was on FS19. I want to say I saw that one time. I've never tried planting it. If I am correct that they had it on FS19, and I'm sure they'll add some more crops here to FS22 eventually. I know they've already been adding some stuff, so. There was a mod the other day that I saw for, what was it? Maple syrup harvesting, basically, where you plant a bunch of maple trees and you collect the syrup out of them. Yeah. So I'm just gonna round these corners off because I think that's gonna be the best way to get this thing turned for now. and then maybe we'll come back and try and get those corners a little bit better, but more than likely we'll probably just leave them like that. Oh man, I did need to spread lime on these fields. That's inconvenient. I should have done that before we put some seeds in the ground, but... Oh man, this tractor's struggling a little bit. Sliding all over the place. Yeah, I mean, we should be able to plant all this in just a few minutes with this thing. Oh, I'm not even going to attempt to put this in one of those sheds. This thing's just going to have to sit outside. This thing is way too big to try and back into one of our sheds. It would be nice if we could go a little bit faster, but with how big this is, it makes sense that it takes a little time. But in real life, this would be used on some massive fields, not our little maybe 10 or 15 acre field right here. This is for fields that are like hundreds of acres. Yeah, I'm sure with the maple thing, as time goes by, I'm sure they'll add more and more stuff to the game. I don't know necessarily that they would add rubber, but I mean, it's possible. We'll just have to wait and see what they come up with. Let's see if we can't get turned around here. I mean, 10 to 15 acres isn't like small, but when you think about some of the giant farms and stuff all throughout the country where they're harvesting like a couple thousand acres, yeah, it kind of is small. So tell us how big this is. Not really. Okay, let's see if we can't get this corner while we're here turning around. There we go. Are you talking about the white tank on the back? Why do we have that? That is the tank with all the seeds and the fertilizer in it. So there's like a big ass air compressor or something on it, and it uses air to push all the seeds up through all the tubing and into these pipes. So all the pipes, I think, I want to say the pipes in the front are seeds and the pipes in the back are the fertilizer. Or it could be the other way around. But either way, all the the seeds and the fertilizer go from the tank up through these little tubes here at the bottom, and then it goes up into these lines, and then into these big red tubes and the black tubes, and they get shot out here to the sides, and then they get spread to all the little things here, and they just go to the different tubes. I'm glad you like the music. I probably do need to look into getting some new music though. I've been using the same stuff since we pretty much started. I did download a couple new songs the other day, but it's basically more of the same stuff. But we'll see what we can do there. Yeah, there's definitely quite a lot going on with this machine. It's definitely not nearly as simple as you might think. There's lots of things that can go wrong. I think just to see how well this works, I think on this next pass, I'm gonna hire a worker and just see how well he's able to get this thing turned around at the end of the field. I feel like he's gonna make a mess of it, but I just kind of want to see, you know, maybe they're more capable than I think. I don't think they're gonna be, but we all need a good laugh anyway, so. Okay, let's see what happens. Man, those tires are big. I agree. I wish things would randomly break down also. Like we're driving through the field and, you know, we get a flat tire, or some of these discs break, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I mean, I'm obviously not a game developer, so I don't know how easy or how hard that would be to do, but I do think that would be a neat aspect if things just kind of broke randomly while you're using it, or even just like the tractor breaks down, you know, stuff that happens in real life. Yeah, like I said, I definitely agree. It would be neat to, you know, have to deal with that. Oh man, he actually turned that around relatively easy. I'm actually impressed. I did not think he would do well there. Well, since that's the case, while he finishes doing that, let's jump back on over to that tractor that was doing the mulching here. And he's making pretty good progress, almost done. So we'll let him get that finished, and then we'll have him move on over to that other small field across the street. And we'll run over here, check on the sunflowers real quick. I know these guys still got one more month, but just so you guys can see them, for those of you that missed the beginning, these are our sunflowers. They are almost ready for harvest. Okay, let's jump in this tractor here. Yeah, I think, like, I would agree. I think that the main company that does this isn't, like, a super huge company, so maybe doing, you know, random damage just isn't on their list of things to do. I do agree, though. I think it would be pretty neat. And it you know, it makes it more realistic. At least have it as an option. You know, I'm sure there's people out there that absolutely do not want random stuff to break down on them while they're playing the game, but we're probably in the minority there. True, that guy did turn very well, but he also did have plenty of space to make that turn, so I'm sure that definitely helped. Oh, I forgot I had that turned on. Okay, so in this trailer we got some lime, as you can see right there. And like I showed you guys a bit earlier, where was it? Needs lime. The field that we're planting right now and this other field both need some lime spread. So we'll do this top field first, get that one knocked out, and then by then this guy should be done planting, and then we'll get this field knocked out and basically have them switch spots. And once we get done with that, I'll look into putting that new factory in, so we can start producing our own flour. That way we can work toward producing our own baked goods. One of our workers stopped. Which one was it? Was it that guy? Oh, I forgot. I can't switch to him. Probably was. Hold on, guys. We gotta run down here to this other tractor. I don't know what our worker would have got stuck on, but I guess we spoke too soon about him turning well. No, in reality, we should have definitely done the lime well before we put crops in the ground, but the game allows us to do it the other way, even though, like I said, it probably shouldn't, but I'm not sure why this worker stopped. He didn't even hit anything. He did turn a little on the sharp side, which is probably the problem, because we are quite stuck. How did you get so stuck? Okay, well, I guess we'll just finish this ourselves then, because we're basically done already. Yeah, it was either a leaf or the smallest stone you've ever seen, but I think he just had the, he must have just turned a little too sharply and got those wheels on the seed tender just swung a little too far. Man. It would be nice if we could drive this just a little bit faster, but obviously you guys can't really see it, but it almost feels like we just don't have enough power with this tractor, which is surprising because I think this is like a 600 or 700 horsepower tractor, so we should have plenty of power, but I'll have to double check. Maybe I need to try and get a bigger tractor. We may have to download the Big Bud mod. Okay, let's swing around here, and we'll go get that last little bit that we missed, and then I guess we'll move on to the other field, and we'll have the lime spreader. We'll spread lime on that field first, and then we'll jump on over here. No, unfortunately, we don't really have any control over how the workers turn around in the field. It would be nice if we did. Obviously, we could make them make so much smarter decisions if we had some control. Okay, so we got that field planted. So now let's jump on over here. We'll get some lime spread on this top field. Oh, that's inconvenient. We don't have lime in here. We have fertilizer. That's interesting. Why? How did that happen? This thing should definitely have lime in it. Well, that's inconvenient. Huh. I'm very confused as to how this thing got filled with fertilizer, because I could have swore we had lime in here. But I guess we're already here, so I guess let's finish spreading this for now. Yeah, when the machine is lowered and turned on, it uses up more power on the tractor, so you're not able to go quite as fast. That's why after we picked it up and we turned it off, we were able to go just a little bit faster through the field. Yeah, I don't remember ever putting solid fertilizer in here. I mean, obviously we did, or there was some kind of update to the game that changed it. I don't know why that would have been, but it's certainly interesting. It would be nice if we could just spread both at the same time. That would definitely speed up the process. And it's definitely inconvenient. That's pretty funny. I don't even know if we can adjust the output on this one, to be honest. Yeah, I think this one's pretty much preset to the size that it is. Okay. Let's drive this over here. And I think we can just unload this fertilizer. So we'll just drop this over here. And I guess we'll go pick up some lime. Yep, there we go. I still don't know how fertilizer got in there. That's weird. But let's drive on up to the farm shop and we'll buy some lime, because I don't have any of that right now. Okay, let's jump in here. And I think I want pallets, maybe. Solid fertilizer. Nope, we don't want any of those. That's seeds. Mineral feed, seeds. Here we go, lime. Of course, we can't buy multiples of these at one time. That would make it easy. Okay, I think that was like 10 pallets, so that should at least be a good start. We may need to come back for more on that bigger field, but this will at least get the small field done. though it will take us a moment to get this loaded up. Yeah, like I said, I still don't know how we got the product switched there. I think the game pulled a fast one on us. You know what, while we're here, so that barely got us over 50%. And we might as well just buy some more while we're here. We'll buy, I think we'll get 8 more. Yeah, there are some things that'll let you buy in bulk, where it'll let you select how many you want. But for some reason, some things you have to buy one at a time, which is definitely inconvenient. Like, let me just tell you how many I want so we can speed this up. Yes, like if we go in here, and of course none of these will probably be good examples. Unless they got rid of that option. Maybe they got rid of it. Let's try some over here. Okay, so here you go. So like on this palette, up here, it'll let you select how many you want. What, up to 8. So here we can buy 8 of these at one time. So I guess we should have went with this lime, because yeah, this one here we could have bought in 8s. And it comes in 2,000 liters. Oh, we definitely should have bought this. Because that's 2,000 liters for $4.50. And I'm pretty sure we just paid... Yeah, here we paid $4.50 for 1,000 liters. Man, we just got gypped. Man, we just overpaid for this. Now I feel double ripped off. We had to work harder and we got half the product. Well, now we know for next time, I guess. The only bonus is we got these fancier looking bags. Oh, we got the premium lime, that's why. That's what it was. Okay, well, at least we got this thing filled up. I guess let's go try and spread some lime before it turns back to fertilizer again. Yeah, I guess next time we need to get those fancy looking bins, which are not fancy at all, and I don't like using them, but I definitely prefer the bags. It just looks more realistic. Yep, the more you know, right? At least we got it figured out, I guess. You know, now we know for next time. Yep, it's like cocaine for the ground. Oh man, that's a smart choice right there. Yeah, if the body deteriorates before the cops get to it, it's like you didn't even do it. Okay, let's hire a worker here to get this finished so we can move on to another task. Actually, let's stay in here for a second. However, we are actually no. I want to. Sorry, I'm gonna make up my mind here on what we want to do here. We're gonna run over to the main farm, see what we got in the silos. Actually, you know what? We'll just do it this way. Let's just jump here. Okay, so that's what I thought. We got a bunch of oat. So 130,000 liters of oat and 70,000 of soybeans. I think we'll end up just selling the soybeans, but what we're going to do is we are going to put in a new factory that we can use the oat in. And this is the one I want. So this one takes sorghum, oat, wheat, and barley, and it makes flour. I think that's the one we want. But I don't think there's... This one takes oat too. We could make cereal. That one's a little bit more expensive. Okay, I guess... what do you guys prefer here? Should we make flour? So this here one's flour. Or should we make cereal? I think I'm leaning toward the flour because we can use the flour then to make other products. Eventually we're putting this Budweiser factory in one of these days. Yeah, we also need to work toward making sugar too. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the flour mill here. Question is, where do I want to put you? I guess let's go with, well, you know what we could do, since we got a road here, we could just put it on the other side. I think we'll go with right there. Okay, so there we go. We got that guy put in. So let's run over here and jump in our grain trailer, and we'll move our first load of oat over there. We'll move it out of the grain bin. It's like we're Canadian. Yeah, eventually I want to have a bunch of different production facilities on this map to kind of go with our dairy operation. So we got 40,000 liters here. We'll have to, I'll do some landscaping here. We'll get a little parking lot put in, kind of like all these other factories. We'll get our road extended. Okay, so let's go in here to our factory menu, and let's check out our new factory, and let's get our production started. So every 15 liters worth of oat, they are going to turn into 19 units of flour. So there we go. We got the Golden Field grain mill. We'll probably update the name there eventually. Pretty nice looking building. Not sure what all these tubes and everything are for, but okay. Let's see what we got here. This guy was clearly not done yet. Yeah, maybe eventually we'll put in some little shops and stuff, but they do have the town right there. So if they want some stuff, you know, they can just go up there on their break. Yeah, the flour is definitely worth more. I'm not sure exactly how much more, but we can look. So the oat was selling for at most, just for an easy thing, we'll just call it $700 for every 1,000 liters. And then if we go down to flour, which we're getting more flour per oat. So flour actually is selling for about the same, which is kind of surprising. But we're getting more. So what was it? For every 15, we're getting 19. So that's like what? Like a 20 to 25% increase. So even though the prices are about the same, we're still going to make more money in the long run. And we can also use the flour to make other products. So once we get a little bit more advanced, we can start making flour into, I think we can make it into like cake, and I think there's one other thing that we can use it for. That sounds like a good idea about the industrial park, but I don't think it actually would pay us any money in the game, unfortunately. Yeah, we do get a higher quantity of flour than oat. So that's kind of where we make our extra money there. Though I'm not gonna lie, I thought the price difference would be more than that. But it'll be okay. It'll work out. Hell yeah, we'll tell the poor people what to do. They better eat our cakes and not someone else's. Okay, so we got that field all mulched up. And we'll get this guy driven over to the other field. Are you talking about the flour factory? Can we put other products in there? Yes, we can. As soon as I get this tractor moved, I'll show you guys what else can go in there. Okay, so here in our flour factory, we can use wheat, barley, or sorghum. By the looks of it there, oat looks like the most productive. So oat is 15 to 19, wheat is 5 to 4, or 20 to 16, so we're all in the same range there. Barley here is 30 to 23. And then sorghum is 15 to 16, so sorghum's probably the second best. I don't know about as far as which ones use the most seed to get planted. I would have to do some actual research there. I know wheat and barley take quite a bit of seed, and it looks like you're losing product there. So that seems counterproductive, because wheat and barley don't make a lot of money, so I guess in that sense you're earning more. And then what's sorghum? Sorghum's max is 540, so on both of those you're getting quite a bit more money out of it, but you're also losing a little bit, so I would have to double check. I'd have to do some math there and see, what's actually worth more. Maybe I'll work on that and I'll have those numbers for next episode. Oh man, that took more lime there than I thought. That almost took half the trailer. It's going to take quite a bit to get this other field done. I guess we'll just let him get started and we'll see how much he uses, and then we'll go from there. Okay, let's jump back into our planting tractor over here, and we'll get that other field planted real quick. Shouldn't take too long. And then we'll probably be about done with this episode. Yeah, maybe I'll try and do a little test session, and we'll see exactly what produces the most. Oh man, you're doing all the math. Let's see here. What was... So you said you got oat to flour is 126, wheat is 80%, the 15 to 16 was the sorghum, and then barley is 30 to 23. So that's probably 70-ish, 75%. So I have another map where I got a bunch of test plots set up where they're all exactly the same size field and everything. So I think what I'll do one of these days, maybe sometime this weekend, I'll run some tests and we'll see exactly what is, which one gets you the most bang for the buck. I've actually been wanting to do that for a little while now. Not necessarily for the flower thing, but that makes sense. So I think I might actually try that. What are we doing? Why are we slowing down? What are we getting stuck on? This big ass planter is nice because you get a butt ton done at one time, but it sure doesn't drive very well. Yeah, the bat certainly does not like sharp turns or trees, or hills, or anything else that gets in the way. Ooh, it'd be nice if we could get this last little bit all done in one sweep, but I feel like we're going to be just a little short. No, the workers pretty much do straight lines without mod help. With like course play and Autodrive, you can get them to do a couple different things, but just the in-game workers, straight lines. That's what they got. Okay. Let's get this guy folded back up, because for now we are done planting, I think, for this season. I think the rest of the fields will wait until spring. That way we can get some more corn planted. That's going to be our main crop. And then we'll probably plant some more... Well, I don't know what we're going to plant out, actually. We'll see. Probably some oat, because I think oat gets planted in the spring, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so we'll probably plant some oat in the spring. Obviously corn, because we need that. And probably some more sunflowers. I think we got a couple fields left. Let's see here. Yep, so we got 1, 2, 3 fields planted, and then we'll have... this here one's going to get harvested here shortly, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 fields to plant. So we'll probably do corn here, and then oat, maybe sunflower, and then we'll see what else we can get planted in this other field. Okay, so we got everything folded up here. Let's open up this tank, and we'll drive next to these fertilizer bins and see if we can't get the fertilizer topped off, since we don't have any other need for it. Oh man. Oh, hold on, I know what we need to do. There we go. Unfortunately, it looks like all of these are not going to fit in here. Some Farm Olympics. That would be pretty neat. Okay, let's get this guy turned back around one last time. And then we'll try and get this guy back over to our farm lot. See if we can't make it across the bridge this time in one shot. And once we get back, we'll probably call this an end to today's episode. Hey, so far so good here on the bridge. think we're gonna make it, guys. Oh man, I spoke too soon. Oh, we were able to get unstuck there. That's good. This thing takes very wide turns. I'm gonna have to find a good spot to park this guy. Okay, I think that's its parking spot for now. Let's see how our oat factory is doing here. Ooh, we are so close to a full pallet. Okay, let's see, what do we got going on here? Okay, this guy's done. So we'll bring this guy back to the farm real quick. Yeah, that tree definitely reached out and got us there for no reason. Like, why do you have to do that? That was uncalled for. Is this device net doors? No, it's definitely net wheels. Probably about net 10 wheels. Okay, we'll leave that guy sit there for now. That guy's fine too. Oh, there you go. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but the sunflowers are moving in the breeze. Okay, well, I think we are going to call it an end to today's episode. As always, thanks everyone for watching. Tomorrow we'll be back on FS19 on our West Texas map. See what we can get done over there. And then next week, as always, we'll be back on No Man's Land, back here on the dairy farm, and then back to West Texas again. I might have some videos coming out this weekend. We'll see where we get to. I got some other stuff planned, so we might not get anything out, but we'll see what we can do. And as always, thanks everyone for watching. We will see you next time.